All right, the day has come to not only unveil our brand new SM8s, but to finally tell you guys who our winner is of our Pick My SM8 giveaway. We'll get into that in a second because you guys impressed us.
Big time.
Hundreds of amazing entries, but there can only be one winner. So we're gonna tell you who that winner is in a second, but for right now, as you can see in front of us, the wedges are here, Mike.
I'm so excited.
I know. I have been chomping at the bit for these to come in. And by the way, guys, if you didn't check out our original fitting video where we got fit for these with our guy Kevin Sprecher at Sleepy Hollow, go back, make sure you watch that video because you'll see all the reasons we selected what we did. But today what we'll just do is we'll unbox these, we'll run you through our own stamping, and then we'll talk about all of your submissions with some excellent stamping.
I love it. I'm so ready to dive in.
I'm gonna let you take the honors then. Why don't you open yours there first, Mike?
All right, so which one? This
I think that one's you, yeah?
This one's me here. I'll turn it around.
Yeah, let me give yours mine out of the way. I'll give you the full stage. You can have it all, yeah. Ah, there it is.
There we go.
I already see a little bit of that yellow.
Keeping the bumblebee consistent.
Very
this is
cool.
Great. So pull that off for me if you don't mind.
So Mike, run us through your stamping and why you chose what you did.
All right, so like you saw in the video, I changed my my gapping a little bit. You got to go back and watch that to see what I did. But in short, I went to a 50 degree.
There she is.
So here's my 50 degree pin seeker. I love it because this is the new club. This is going to be the one. My goal now is to be driver 50 degree. Driver 50 degree. So if that's the case, we're gonna start.
If you start going driver 50 degree, we're moving you back a T-box.
Yeah, seriously, you definitely should. My next up, I stuck with the Call 811 theme. I mean, thank you guys for the comments. We put out a couple of weeks ago, what should we get on our new wedges? A lot of 811s came in, and I said, you know what? Just like the one Aaron made for me that we're retiring, I got to keep the theme consistent. So we got a Call 811, and then last, my money club. Right? I mean, you can attest to this.
Yeah, this is the club that's been beating me.
Exactly. So I wanted to stick with this. A lot of you also mentioned this money. I got the $2 signs next to it, and I want to be able to pull this out of the bag. And when I see that, it just kind of gives me the confidence.
Give you the confidence to get money out there.
But you can see I went with the matching green sticker, which is cool. You can put these different color stickers on the shaft, as well as so to match the green there. On this one, I put a black to match the skulls on there, and then on the last one, they have a red sticker for the Vokey to match my 811.
And I love the Golficity that you even got lasered into the shaft there.
Dude, how cool is that?
Right there. That is really cool stuff. And a lot of you, if you guys entered the contest and you went through the not the fitting tool, the customization tool on Vokey's website, you saw how much you can customize. So it was cool that you got to feature it all, a little bit of each thing.
You can customize this, all the way down to this.
I'm waiting to see what you do when you put them into action. That's
Can't
for
wait.
sure.
Can't wait.
All right, let's open mine up.
Your turn.
All right, so again, like you've watched the fitting, you know some big changes were made in a few different spots, especially with my 60 degree. Kevin runs through all the reasons for that, so you gotta check it out. Let's get these things open, see what we did here. Oh yeah. So, I went with and tried to keep a common theme throughout all of mine. I wanted to go with a clean color scheme all the way through. So, first, starting with the 48 degree, I went with a very simple Golficity. You'll see throughout all of mine, I did the black and white of the Bob Vokey logo at the top, and then I went with black for my loft and white for the bounce and grind letters. I kept that kind of going all the way through. So
really cool.
Of course, had to throw a little tribute to Golficity on the 48. And we've got, this one I think is gonna be my favorite, 52, same color scheme, and just kept it really simple. I love the skull. The skull, and as you'll see, when we each got to select who we wanted to go to the final vote.
Yeah.
I kind of erred on the side of skulls. I always love the skull stamp. I had it on mine last time, so we did the kind of the snowflake where it's just random stamping of the skulls on that one. And then 60, this is where the big change came into play, going with the K grind. So
you can have a meal off this.
You could. So we're gonna see how that works, having a little bit more of a bounce on my club. But I went with the up and down, which is what I had on my last club. I love the up and down, as you said. It's a confidence reminder. This is predominantly my green side bunker club, and I just head into those bunkers with one thought in mind. It's like, let's get this up and down.
Let's get this up down. Even tight lies on the fairway, which we saw you were hitting well with this.
Exactly. So I can't wait. I'm gonna do a little bit more chipping with this. Now it's a much more versatile club now that it's really been fit well. So those are our clubs.
Real pretty.
So like we said, in order to win, you had to go out and be creative. We said, go onto the Vokey customization tool on their website and create whatever stamping you think is going to be the best possible design you can make.
Right.
And you guys, like I said, came through, Mike, posting hundreds.
There were so many.
And hundreds of SM8 designs, and I tell you what, it made our life difficult.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
it
picking was
man.
not easy.
It was hard.
And before we get into the ones we each picked, let's quickly talk about some of the ones that, honorable mention, caught our attention but didn't quite make the final cut. One that I really liked, this Star Wars club. How cool was that? I love the Star Wars colors. I love that black.
Yeah, that's
I was so tempted to get in mine, but I wanted to match my T-Series irons. But going forward, there were some other ones. Say no to putts.
Love it. Just hold
drain
out.
it, hold out. We saw a couple of these Sevi references.
Saw that.
Right?
This one's funny.
Yes.
Try to suck less.
I love that.
That's an old Sprecher line.
Taking the Sprecher line and putting it in there. And then, let's see, a couple of ones. I like this big flop guy.
That's cool.
And what I thought was really cool is how creative you guys got, not only with just the stamping sayings, but the colors. Because, as you know, each little aspect of the club can be customized with the color.
This one's great.
I really like that some of you guys carried it all the way through the theme, through all the wedges. And this is really cool. Even had a little bit of a backdrop here with all of the guns, missiles locked on.
I love it. Little Top Gun theme? Is that what that is?
A little bit. And then I like this too, like someone had put the actual loft written out,
That's
56.
Cool. That's different.
So there were so many really great ones. Let Her Zip, that was another one that was in my...
That's great.
I had that one saved as one of my top.
And by the way, guys, a lot of people were sliding into the old DM saying, hey, Mike, what's your favorite food? What's your favorite hobby? I'm like, guys, it's not going to help you win, all right? You got to be creative, but we love what you can.
We wanted to see what you guys, and there were some great ones. I liked one that said, enjoy the game, using the slogan that we often use. Yep. So really great stuff. But like I said, we wanted to see something new, something to wow us. So first, I'll tell you what, why don't you take us through your pick, Mike?
Sure. So, it was tough. I went with this one, Serenity Now, because it brings me back to my my Seinfeld days. That's a show we grew up watching, and we always reference it here at Golficity. Everything has some type of a Seinfeld reference. So if you missed it, it has to do with just keeping yourself calm. If you're stressful or stressed out, you just say Serenity Now, and it's supposed to all fade away.
Serenity now! Serenity now! Serenity now! Serenity now! Serenity now!
So when I saw that, I go, you're right. Being around the greens, chipping, sculling the ball over, making an 8 out of a hole, just Serenity Now with this one. So
I think if I went with Serenity Now, my 56, my 60 would be Insanity Later.
Insanity Later.
Right.
I love it.
But I thought that was a terrific one too, and I think a lot of people got that Seinfeld reference. So that was Mike's favorite. That was CK Golf 12. So that is one of our 2 finalists. And then my pick was at Jared Wilbur, came up with this ice cold wedge. And not just to say I like the ice cold, but I just love the overall cohesiveness of this design. He went with blacked out everywhere except for the ice cold, and he matched the bounce with the same coloring there, which I thought was really cool. Even blacked out the Bob Vokey logo.
Right.
And I told you guys, I'm a sucker for that skull stamp, but a lot of people put the skull stamp in white on the black. I like that he kept that black theme, black on black. Really, really cool. So what we did is we took those 2 and we put them to a vote, because we said, ultimately, we want you guys to pick our winner. So, are you ready? Because I'm about to pull up the results.
Let's see it.
We put these out on Instagram. If you're not already following us, follow us at Golficity. I'll give you the final tally first. Let me give you the tally and I'll tell you who won. Keep the real suspense building. We had, let's see here, 74% of the vote went one way, 26 went another way. Over 1,600 total votes in our 24-hour poll on the Instagram story. And the winner of our Bob Vokey SM8 give away who's gonna win a full set of Bob Vokey SM8 wedges is Jared Wilbur. My pick came through.
Nice job.
Not
Congrats.
taking anything away from CK Golf 12.
Nope.
It was a terrific design. And of the hundreds and hundreds, these are our 2 finalists. But you guys all did an amazing job. Congrats to our winner. We're gonna get in touch with you. We're gonna put you in touch with the Titleist Vokey team to get you all set up with your wedges. I hope you enjoy them as much as we did. And I hope all of you enjoyed this process because we had a lot of fun with it. If you're not one of our winners, don't worry. Plenty more giveaways.
Plenty more. Stay tuned for that.
But we'd love to hear your feedback too, so drop in the comments. What did you think of this style giveaway? A little different from our norm. Like I said, we made you guys work for it a little bit, going out, create some designs, and then putting it to a final vote. But we had so much fun with this. I think we're gonna have to do it again, but I'd love to hear your feedback. Let us know what you think. Again, amazing. Thank you to everyone who voted. Thank you to everyone who participated. Big thank you, of course, to the entire Titleist Vokey team who, through this whole process, just made this a terrific experience.
Yeah, really appreciate that.
And of course, special thanks to Kevin Sprecher for the fitting.
Of course.
If you guys didn't check that video out, go back and check it out. We're gonna game these immediately. And
Can't wait to do that.
can't wait to get them out of the course. They're going in the bag right now. Thanks, guys. And like I said, more contests coming real soon. See ya.
Now you're gonna hand deliver these to the winner? You, personally?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna drive to their house.
You heard that.